Hey there, sweet peas. Good afternoon. Basic Prepper Mom Myra here, and thought I'd check in, just let y'all know that I am still alive. Sorry, my coat's been all weird. I'm actually at work today. I had to drop my son off at work, so I'm going back to work. But I wanted to just kind of touch base and say Happy New Year to everyone. We have been dealing with a lot in Northern California. We have had severe weather and flooding and power outages and down trees and massive flooding. Thankfully, so far, knock on wood, our place is not completely flooded. It is pretty nasty. We've had our roof that started massively leaking on New Year's Eve, so yay us. We literally, here's the funny part. We've been living in this house for 11 years. We've been renters. Been trying to get the property owners to sell it to us, and they finally decided to sell it to us for a very, very, very reduced rate because there is so much work that this house needs, and we know that. We've been there 11 years. We know exactly what the house needs. And we signed papers and literally closed and funded 2 days after Christmas. So we were like, oh, Merry Christmas to us. New Year's Eve, the roof starts to just freaking leak. Welcome to home ownership, right? But it is what it is. We knew what needed to be done. We knew the roof was bad. It's all fine. We actually had plans to replace it, but just dealing with a lot and then us getting sick. Now, my son ended up getting sick first. He just had a really bad cold, so we thought. Congestion, cough. He stayed home from work for a couple of days, and my oldest daughter got it. She was off work for a couple of days, and then I ended up getting it. And it probably took me down harder than the rest of them, maybe because I'm older, maybe, I don't know. And I was doing a lot of my natural remedies and stuff, but it sucked. I had the severe cough, body ache, severe congestion. You can still tell today is the first day that I actually somewhat feel humid. Ooh, the wind is super bad right now. Cough, congestion, all kinds of stuff. But no fever. None of us ran a fever throughout this situation. None of us ran a fever, which was awesome. But it definitely got us down. Now, the thing that I am most thankful for is that when we talk about stocking up on medication, even if I were to go to the store and even if medication were to be available on the shelves, which we know that, you know, it hasn't been, and I'm glad that we did stock up because there are no medications here. I mean, it is very, very few and far between, and the medication that we would have specifically needed for our symptoms was not there. But even if it were on the shelf, we could not get to the store. We physically were just way too sick. I couldn't get out of bed for about 2 days. I just would feel like crap. Physically, we could not get to the store. So to me, that's an emergency situation when you are so sick that you can't get to the store to get the medication that you need. So that is another one of the reasons why you need to stock up as much as you possibly can, because what if you can't get to the store? It is so much easier to open up your tub, your cabinet, wherever you store your extra medication, to be able to get it and know what you have and know that it's there and it's available than to try to drive yourself somewhere to get it. So just another reason to stock up on the medication when you can find it. And what we did is we stocked up on medication across the board, meaning it didn't matter what it was. Like, I just was grabbing it. If it was a cold, flu, congestion, cough, sinus, whatever, I was grabbing it off the shelf and stocking up. So that way I knew that when we needed it, okay, we need the flu and cold daytime. Great. We need the flu nighttime. Great. We had it. We need the cough and congestive. We need the severe sinus. Whatever it was, I have it in my stores. And not only that, but I know that I had enough for all of my family members, which I planned for. And I talked about this before. Don't just grab 1 or 2 boxes and be like, all right, I'm good. That's it. We're fine with that. You need to figure out how many family members you have, and whatever that situation, you need to make sure that you have enough medication to cover all the family members across the board for somebody to get sick. we all three were taking basically the same medication across the board. Almost, it overlapped a little bit, but pretty much about the same time. There was a period of time where all three of us were taking the same kind of medication. And I'm glad that I had enough stocked up, and then some. I have enough stocked up to make sure that all of our family members were completely okay and good to go for whatever come our way for an extended period of time. And that's what you need to stock up on. That's what you need to plan for, I should say. I'm so glad that we did that. Now I'm going to lose my voice. The more I talk, the more I lose my voice. So still a little okay, but I actually sound worse than I am. But it doesn't have to be some sort of weird apocalyptic event that you need to stock up for. It doesn't have to be some horrible, everyone's locked down across the board. It could simply be because nobody can get to the store. Nobody can get out. Or with the weather, we've had so many downed trees that there were roads that had trees across them that you could not get through. So those are the kind of situations that we talk about being emergency preparedness. It doesn't have to be some horrible pandemic lockdown. It doesn't have to be some horrific natural disaster that knocks out your whole entire town. It could just be that you can't physically get to the store for whatever reason. And that's what we stock up for. That's what we prepare for. I'm so thankful that I did, because my other family members that were healthy and able to get there, my husband's been working literally, he's a truck driver locally, and they've been working on the floods and hauling sand and all kinds of stuff. He's been working 7 days a week, 12 to 14 hours a day right now. So there's no way that he would have felt like he could go out and, oh, now I have to get to the store. And he couldn't have got to the store when they were open anyway, because he's starting work at 5 or 6 in the morning and not getting home until late at night. So the stores were already closed. So those are the kind of things that we need to prepare for. That's what your emergency preparedness needs to be for our situations like that. Any situation to where you can't get what you need in the amount of time that you need it is considered an emergency situation. So keep stocking up, keep storing up when you can, because you never know when you can get there or not. All right. Hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing day. Once again, if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to reach out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, amazing day, and stay safe and stay well and stay dry out there. All right. Talk to you guys later. Have a great day.